Hi everybody and welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. We're going to continue with the Cozy Critter journal. Today we're going to make some belly bands, but I'd like to show you the, oh gosh, I just got out of the gym and I'm not thinking real clear. I want to show you the pockets that I had started in my last video and I finished up. They are in the book. But before I do that, thank you for joining in. Thanks for watching. I appreciate my subscribers, my new subscribers, my past subscribers, my viewers. So thank you. So let's get to this. And I'll show you. These are two pockets here that I made. And I'm just going to pull a quick little tag here to show you. This is one of the pockets that I made. Obviously, I made it. And then this one here, I really like this one because these here are a little bit larger. These bells with the picture, the photo frame, and I've been having a hard time figuring out exactly what I want to do with them. So this one here, I just added a, this is a die cut. I'm not sure if it's a Tim Holtz die cut or not, but I added a couple leaves. They almost look a little bit like snowflakes. So I added those two there. Let's see over here. What do I have? I think I put most of them towards the back. I don't know why I did that, but each one does have pockets. Now maybe this one doesn't have a pocket. All right, this signature, I'm going to have to add a couple pockets. All right, this one here, I added the real pretty ribbon here. And this here with the toadstool and the leaf. I just really like adding these because of the gnomes and the woodland. I want it to be a little bit more woodsy. This is the one that I worked on in my past video. And I added the burgundy buttons here with the burlap. And this is a little tuck pocket right here for that little Noel tag. And then you have the other pocket right here that will add something. We'll make some ephemera for that. And then again here I used a couple of the leaves and this real pretty brad. So that one is finished. This one here, I added the little tiny bit of lace. Again, I love this sweater weather print. And I want to show you, this is where I was talking about where I just have a hard time trying to figure out what I can do in here. So I had these, if you remember from the last video, I had cut these from pockets and I said, don't throw these little pieces of scraps away because you could always add them to the top. You could do something with them. So what I did was I had a full candle. I had the candles here, the birch bark candles. So I cut these out. I added the little birch bark candles. And then in this one, I added a cute little Christmas ball. And then here I just added the printout cozy. So I thought that came out really cute. And then this one I really like. This one here, I added the birch bark to it with the pine cones and the Christmas bell. But I'll be adding more birch bark in this journal. I just think it's just really pretty, very natural looking. So that's what I accomplished yesterday. So today we're going to make some belly bands. And I have made some. And I'm basically just going to duplicate them. So I'm going to show you first the ones that I have made. And I'm going to set what we're going to make. I'm going to set them aside over here. I'm just going to separate all of these. So today I watched another really cute movie on Netflix. It's a romantic comedy, but I just seem to work so much better when I'm watching some movies. So this one here I think is just adorable. And I'll go over these are 3 inches wide by 8¼ inches tall. So I wanted to use I have some white tulle, so I used that. We'll make this one up. So I made that one. And then I made this one here with the Christmas bells. Then there was one extra bell in the ephemera kit, so I added that to the bottom. And then this one, let's see, this Mary, I think goes over here. Yeah. This one here, I just think is very simple, very plain. I was going to make this a pocket, but then I said, no, I'm just going to leave it like this. I may do some sort of ribbon. We could tie a ribbon around this one as well. And then this one here with a little bit of cluster. Again, the tulle, a little bit of the crocheted lace, and the burlap underneath. And this is just some extra paper that was left over from when I cut the pages, so I didn't have to cut anything big there. And then this one here, I think this is fun. So this here I just cut. You'll see we'll cut this. I used my pinking shears. And then this is a simple little tag that these are little Tim Holtz pieces, and that tucks right in there. So we're going to make those today. I just think they came out really cute. I'm going to set them over there. So we can start with this one here. So these are the 3 pieces that we'll be using, and then I will take a nice piece of this. This might be a little bit too long, but I have so much of it. So the first thing I did is I actually put the bow on first. So I got the position of that first, and I knew where to put the rest of the little goodies. But I really like incorporating the fabric in these as well. I just pull it apart a little bit just to, that's a little too thick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this off. I'm going to cut this down the center. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold it like this and cut it that way. That way I don't have to go all the way down the I had been making these all morning. Well, not all morning. I think I came into my craft room about 10 o'clock. Then my son came home for lunch. I had lunch with him, and it was so gloomy. I thought it was going to, at one point, I thought it was going to rain. Then the sun came out, and my little monkeys, I like to use my pinking shears. They've been sleeping on the couch, or on my bed and the couch all morning. And I said, you know what? I've been sitting here way too long. They've been sitting here way too long. So we all went for a nice walk All right, so we're going to position that right about there. And we're going to put that there. Now, I'm not doing a lot of distressing, but I'm just touching up where there might be a little tiny bit of white, but I'm not actually distressing the image over the image, because I want to try to keep this clean and bright. And I didn't put, there we go, get that going again. Didn't put a stopper in that, so I don't know if they're barking at the, sounds like my lawn guy is here. Oh, my lawn guy is here. Looks like he's going to put some fall fertilizer down. Hopefully it won't. Should have got my glue ready earlier. Hopefully it won't stick to the leaves. I've blown some leaves out of the yard, but I haven't blown them all out. So I just hope that the fertilizer doesn't stick to the gosh darn leaves and then they all blow away. I don't know. And because the growing season is here, they haven't been mowing my lawn, so they haven't been really picking up any of the leaves. But I guess I'll see how it works. And then I'm going to put some just on the bottom and up like this. And then I'm going to put some down the side and right there, because it is going to overlap some. All right. So that's really cute. Okay. So there's one idea that you can create for your own books using a belly band like this with a little bit of the tulle or fabric if you have Christmas ribbon. But I think that looks really, really cute like that. Just gives it a little extra puff. All right, so we have those two for the two books. All right, the next one, let's see what's up next. I guess let's work on this one. I had to clean my desk off this morning. It was just a mess, and I couldn't find anything. It was topsy-turvy, so spent a little while cleaning it off. Now this one here, you're going to notice, this is how they come out, but I like to take my X-Acto knife and cut the white out. I'm just kind of watching my mower guy out there to see how he's doing with those leaves. But you know what? I guess if it rains, it's going to wash off of the leaves anyways. And it will hit it'll hit the grass. Today's been a busy day. I have to have my chimney clean because it's full of creosote, and about 12 years ago, we had one chimney fire. Our chimneys are very tall. We have one chimney that's 35, 40 feet tall. And it's an exterior chimney. And we had a chimney fire in that, and that was a scary, scary morning. It literally sounded like a freight train was coming through the middle of our house. I've never heard a roar like that before in my life. And I knew exactly what it was. And my mom was here. She had spent the night. And I told my husband to shut the fireplace doors, get out of the house. And I grabbed the boys. They were in the playroom. And we called 911. Told them we had a chimney fire, and because like I said, our chimney was so tall, they had to bring one of the giant ladder trucks because they have to put the fire out from the top down. You have to close your doors, your fireplace doors, and just leave them. And then they get to the top of the chimney, and then they start doing their job. And oh, it was a cold winter day. My poor mom, she was, I think at the time she was maybe 90, 92. She didn't even have time to get dressed. She was mortified. She had her little nightgown on and her bathrobe, and we stuck her in the car with the boys. My husband did, and turned the car on, and they sat out in the driveway while I got coffee for all of the firemen. But they were here for a couple hours, making sure it was out, and then they have to clean the fireplace out once it's put out, and they have to make sure that it is out. So then we had to have the insurance come, and we had to have a new liner because it cracked the interior, not the exterior because it's all stone, but it did crack the interior. So we had to have it all relined. So, I mean, every year I do have my chimneys cleaned. Even, up to that point, we had just gotten a batch of really bad firewood. And it was scary. So last week when I had the chimneys checked, the one that we're actually using more now in our family room, that's just all lined with creosote. So I think I would get this under control, wouldn't you? So they're coming in a couple weeks to take care of that. And they have to bring a high lift in because the front chimney is 30 feet tall. And they clean that from the outside as well. So they've been here. My tree guy, I'm having I call him skanky spruce. I love trees, and I really don't like to have trees taken down, but I have some beautiful Sergeant crabs, and they're dying because of the very large spruce trees we have in our yard. There's too much shade, and the squirrels really make a mess. They throw down the pine cones, and the pine needles there's too much acid in my beds, and that's one reason why the crabs are dying. There's just, the soil's too acidic. So he's here. His truck broke down, and his truck has literally been out in the mulch bed for a week. He just got it fixed. So he was out there cutting today. UPS has been in and out. I've been Christmas shopping. Now the lawn people are here. It's been busy. All right, so that one is done. Set that over there. All right, let's work on this one. I'm just pulling over here as we go. So I think the other thing I'm going to do too, I don't know if a lot of people do not have Netflix. Some people don't agree with Netflix and their policies and some things that they broadcast, but there's a lot of shows on there that I really enjoy, and I really enjoy the Christmas movies. And my feeling is, if there's something on there that I don't agree with or I don't like, I just don't watch it. I'm not going to get all political over it. There's no need to cut off my nose to spite my face. So if you do have Netflix, I'm going to list some of the movies that I've watched that are really cute. I like a lot of the romantic comedies this time of year and the holiday movies. And I watched a really cute one yesterday and today. So I thought I would list those, and then if you're interested, it'd give you something, maybe something new to watch. And I haven't been able to run any digitals off. I have to do my November design team project. I haven't even started that yet. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I haven't even looked at Sharon's art, her digital art. But I want to get these done because I want to list them in my shop. And then I'm heading to Cleveland just for some doctor's appointments the week before Thanksgiving. So I told my husband I really want to get these done and get them listed. I just don't know if I'm going to list them maybe the weekend after we get back. This weekend I'm going away. My family will be here, but it's my girlfriend's birthday, and her husband is treating all of us for a weekend in Lake Placid. Okay, this one. So we couldn't say no to that, and it's a nice birthday. So I won't be able to work on any of my projects. I'm going to save this one till after. Well, no, I can do that now. I'm not going to be able to work on any projects until I get back on Sunday. So I'm going to miss all day Friday, all day Saturday. Okay, so this belly band here, gosh, I hope I had this turned. I hope I got most of this in view. Hopefully it wasn't down too low. This is the extra paper, again, that I had. And I just cut a square because I wanted to replicate this, but I didn't want to use the same paper. And then this is just another piece of paper. So I just layered this on top of this here to make a little band on top of the band. Yeah, so I'm just really trying to get these done because if somebody wants to use it as a December daily, of course they're going to want it before December. So I'm just plugging along. plugging along, plugging and chugging along. Okay, and then this, we're going to go from here straight down. And the belly bands are nice because they're in the middle of your page, so you can have some things hang over the edge, and it's not going to affect the integrity of it. Just want that to overlap just a little bit on that pine cone. And then, okay, so I'm going to get a little piece of tulle here. Let's see. Just going to fold that like that. And that just kind of softens the burlap a little bit. And I'm just going to put that there like that. I don't want this to get plugged on me. Yeah, and then the chimney guys, they'll be here when I'm in Cleveland. But then they have to come back. They told me today. Here's one of these. I'm going to check to see what else I have. They'll be back the day before Thanksgiving. And I wasn't real happy about it, but at least I'll be able to have a fire in the fireplace on Thanksgiving Day. All right, these are a little too small. I was going to use this one here, but then I thought maybe I could use one of these. And these are, well, these are stickers, so no, I'm not going to use those. So I will be using, I guess I will use this brown one. I think I will use this brown one. Like I said, I'm trying to keep this one a little more woodsy. I definitely want to use the ephemera and the digital pieces that come with the kit. There we go. There. So that one's done, that belly band. And then this one. All right, so I think what I will do first is get the lace to put on the top and the bottom. And I think this, we will use this cute little piece here. And this is where I use my, no, we aren't going to do that. We are going to, where is my, here we go. We need to do this first. So I want to make make sure that this is good. Yep. And then when I use my pinking shears on something like this, I take, so this part, the, I don't know, I guess the up part of it, I do it so it just meets the top of the, I know I'm not explaining that, but see how I do it like that. My poor mother, she used to get so exasperated. She'd be trying to explain something to me, and she would just get so upset because she wasn't good at, she was very good at, oh, it's hailing out now. Isn't that lovely? And that's what I told the chimney. Yeah, we have, it's hailing out. That's what I told the chimney people today. I said, we really need to get this scheduled because we get snow much sooner than, I'm going to call them the valley dwellers, because we're on the side of a mountain. And I can drive down to my neighbor's house, which is probably about 1,000 feet away from me. It will be raining at his house, and it will be a blizzard at my house. It's just crazy the way it works. And I was able to walk my pups. Because like I said, it was a real lazy morning. And the sun was out and it was gorgeous, and now it's hailing outside. Yeah. It's just crazy. It cray. It just cray. All right. Now we can put this up here. I wish you could hear it hitting against the window. So yeah, so I've started some Christmas shopping because I'm just afraid that what the kids wanted wouldn't be available. And I don't do a lot for Christmas anymore. I'm really blessed that even when my boys were little, they didn't ask for much. When they were little, of course, they wanted everything. And having twins, you don't have to, but I chose to get them each the same toy in a different color. If it varied at all, my one son would get very upset, like when he was 3 and 4. And he couldn't understand why, because one year I tried to vary the toys so they had more to play with. But they were really into, I'm going to ignore that. Hold on one second. Well, I'm glad I answered that phone call. It was my son, and he's making arrangements to bring Olive Garden home tonight. So that's a nice treat. So yeah, so getting back to the little Christmas story. Yeah, I couldn't vary. So what I did was I applied for a Toys R Us Visa, and that was a lifesaver. So I used the Visa, obviously, for groceries, gas, and I got free Jeffrey points. So basically, when my boys, up till when they were about 7 or 8 years old, I got all their toys for free. I did not have to pay a dime for any of their toys, because I had so many Jeffrey dollars. And I have to concentrate here, so hold on one second. So we're going to get that. Come down here. Because we're going to make this a pocket, so I had to do it that way. So yeah, so I didn't have to ever pay for their Legos, their Lego kits. I continue to use it. It's really pretty outside now. The hail is really coming down and the sun is shining, and my pin oak is still have all the pretty leaves on it, orange and yellow leaves. So it's pretty out there right now. So I didn't have to pay for anything. And then as they got older, I decided that I was going to get an LL Bean visa. So I got the LL Bean visa. And then I was able, because they went to parochial school, so they wore uniforms. So I only had to buy play clothes and church clothes for them. And that worked out really well, because I used to get their backpacks from there, their little lunch boxes, their winter boots, snow pants. So I didn't have to pay for any of their winter jackets and coats. Really wasn't until they were about maybe 14, 15, they grew out of the LL Bean. They didn't care for that anymore. They wanted the American Eagle, and unfortunately there was no credit card that I could use for that. So then I switched over to Amazon. And then with everything that we buy from there, we get a lot of free stuff. So over the years, it's worked out well, trying to save money with things. So those dollar back cards are really good. They're really helpful. There. All right, so that one's done. So that's a cute little tag to write a message on. And then we have our little postal, our coin purse. So we have our little postal. I keep wanting to call this a postal bag. To me, it looks like a little postal bag. All right, so we can get these. Let's get these in the book, and then we can call it a day. So we're going to have one of each here. We're going to have one of each. And I might tie something around that. We'll see. All right, so let's take this one here where I have, let's pick some of this stuff up. Put it away. All right, I'm going to move this. All right. So let's see here. I'm going to see where the pockets are in this one. So there's the 2 pockets are in the back. I still want to put a pocket somewhere in the front. I want to see what will be good for writing as well. I think I'll put one of these over here. Let's see, what do we have here? Which one? Let's Let's see which will go best. The green with the green. Let's put that there for now. Before I go putting that in. I do like putting these on the burlap. Like that. We'll put that. Let's put that there. Let's see. That would be fun there because of the play on the burgundy. I'll put that there. And let's see, what do we got here? Let's see. I like that one there. That'd be pretty there. And there's a, I might put this one right here on the stripe. I thought that was very Christmassy. Maybe I'll put it over here on this one. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, so let's start there. And then on these, I do use my my sukwang because I like to make sure that it has a really good hold. And this comes in all different widths. I think this is a 1/4 inch. I have some that are an inch. And I'm just going to put a piece of tape, Scotch tape over that so it doesn't get caught. Whatever I slide in there doesn't get caught on that. All right. All right, so there's one belly band right there. Where is Gary? Let's put him right there. And then I'm going to cut some more. I'll put these in the other book. I'm going to cut some more pockets. And I'll get the other pockets done in the other book. Remember, I have 2 of these books as well. And remember, these are 3 inches, whoops, these are 3 inches wide by 8 1/4. That one has glue on it. I've got to get that off. There, that's on there now. I'm going to do the same thing to the bottom of this one because it's on, I could have used Fabri-Tac because it's on stitching. And I'll just make sure that that's really on there good. And if it needs a little bit of glue, I'll put that on there. I guess I'm just going to put that there like that. But this tape is really strong, and I don't ever worry about it coming up, coming loose. Over there before I lose it. Sometimes when I cut these little images that out, you know, like this here, it's like, how am I going to use that? But it always seems to work out. Always seems to work out, so that makes me happy. And I found some really cute winter bunny stamps, and I do have, I know I've got some gnome ephemera from a book that I cut. I need to look for that as well. I want to use that in here. All right. I'm going to add just a little bit. Another little tiny bit of glue here. That kind of came loose there. There, that's good. And then this one here, I'm just going to leave that there until it dries. I'm going to put that in there. This here, I think I'm going to, whoops, I think I'm going to see, I've got some ribbon. Some paper ribbon. Maybe I could make a little, I don't necessarily want to do a bow. I thought maybe I could just add something fun here. I could do a little diagonal, something like this, and then maybe, let's see here, we could do a little, let me move this, that'll be okay. Do a little diagonal, and then I don't want to overdo it either. I don't think it's necessary to overdo it. This might be kind of cute. Let's do this here for a minute. And I'm going to cut this right down. Let's see. Let's try this. All right, so we have two little pieces here. And if I fold it like this, and we add the little, that would be cute right there. I think that would be really cute. So we're going to put a little dot. Let's just make sure we know where we want to. I kind of like to have things off center a little bit. Let's see, there. Well, let's get this glued first, and then we can play with it. All right. All right, so we got that. Boy, this is a mess. And then maybe we can put it off center there a little bit. Let me move these. Let me move these. I'm just wondering if it needs another little, maybe a little Tim Holtz. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. I think just that. I don't think it needs anything else. I think right, just like that would be cute, right in the center. I think that is good. I think that's cute. So we're going to adhere this. And I will put a little bit, we'll use a couple of the different little glues here, just because that's the fabric. Ooey gooey. Ooey gooey. There. There. That makes it a little bit more Christmassy. I think that's really cute. And then I will add the other one to the other piece. But we will get this in the book, and then we will call it a day. Little scissors. Can't find them. So I hope I gave you some ideas as to how to make some different little belly bands here. And then I wanted to, like I said, give you the sneak peek of, there's the scissors, of, yeah, I really like that. That's much cuter. Of how the books are progressing. And like I said, I'm going to continue. And then we will be back to do some other fun tags. I've got to make some tags and journaling cards. So, all right. There. All right, so there's our other pocket. So there you have it. It's coming together real nicely, and I'm really happy with all of the ephemera and all the little embellishments that we're adding, and all the little tuck spots and the tags. So, all right, everybody, thanks for joining in, and have a wonderful day. I will see you down the road. Bye-bye.